Hello, and this is Big Bang Bot, and welcome to my 5th Big Bang Bot Plays. And there's the dog, woofing. Now, today's going to be a Halloween special, and today I'll be playing Castlevania for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Wait, I just need to move this down a bit. Move it back. Let's just check this. Yeah, I'll reset the console. So we have Castlevania. Press start key, or the plus button, since I'm playing on the virtual console with my Wii remote. Here it is. In case you're wondering why the music's slow, well, from what I've heard, the European NES had a slower processor than the American and Japanese NES. Well, Japanese NES is kind of wrong, because it was not called the NES. But whatever. Now I might be able to beat this in this episode. Here's a secret. And I actually got it. I usually miss it. But it really depends on my camera and if it runs out of power or not. But I'll try and get through all of it in this episode. I can beat this game. I can. In 1 hour. Unlike most people who spend an entire day trying to beat it. I'm good at this game. And I only got this game like last year. In 2012, that is. I haven't played this game in a while, so I might be a bit rusty, but I'll still be good. I got past the first part without getting hit. Ooh, it's a bat! Kill the bat! Now there's actually a way to get over there early. Ooh, I'm gonna collect that pork chop even though I don't need it. But it's quite hard. I can do it, but it is really hard. You need to jump and then you need to hit the bat while in midair. If you're lucky, it will hit you backwards and you'll make it onto there. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, but hey, that doesn't concern me. I got the stopwatch. This first level's really easy. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Now this is quite a fun game. I mean, I do like NES games. They can be fun. I'm not a huge fan of the Mario Brothers games. Yes, I did just say that out loud. Not a huge fan of them. But I hope that doesn't make you fanboys cry. But it probably will. Sorry, fanboys. Whoops. In fact, the first time I played this game, I beat this level without getting hit. I'm stuck and I can't do anything. But that was level 1. This game only has 6 levels in total. That's right. 6! Wait, you can't see level 6. So I might be able to beat this game on this Big Bang Bot Plays. But I'll try my hardest. Definitely. I got the boomerang. As it's called in the North American version of the instruction manual. Because Nintendo America hated religious stuff. All I can say is Nintendo of Americans weren't Christians back then. Or Catholics, or any kind of Christian. I practically know that. Otherwise, why would they have religious censorship? Well, the NES was called a kid's toy by Nintendo of America. But video game systems now, they're not kids' toys. You got all your Call of Duties and your Halos, but that's only on Xbox. But that's nowadays. Back then, there were no FPSs, just games that kids could play. Because the NES was supposed to be a kid's toy. Why did I get the knife or the dagger or the whatever? It's good in Ghosts and Goblins and Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but not in this game. It sucks. Medusa heads. Everyone hates them. But I won't die here. I already contradict myself. But I won't die there again. Oh, I'm sucking against a Medusa head. Oh hey, I dodged that one, that's good. Yes! Long whip! As you can see, Simon Belmont, or Simon Belmondo as he's called in this game, has a long whip now. From what I'm aware of, there are no new Castlevania games that I know of that are coming out. But I'm guessing that they're in development for a new one. I think you can break these blocks, or one of them. But I don't fully remember. I know you can't. But I remember being able to do so. This game isn't as good as Super Castlevania 4. That game's way better. I'm not a fan of Simon's Quest at all. And Castlevania 3, I'm not a huge fan of it. This is the best out of the original NES trilogy of Castlevania. Or Castlevania, as you Americans will say. Don't get that hard. It's suicide. But I'll kill him. Look at Simon walk. Some people call this the hardest game, one of the hardest games ever, and I disagree with that. I heavily disagree with that. While this game is hard, especially for newcomers, once you get good at it, it's not that hard. I don't find it that hard. And and the first time I played this was like last summer. Well, summer of 2012. Mash the 2 button! Then Medusa die. I win. The game, personally, I think the game looks great. Well, for an NES game from 1986, anyway. Well, it was released in 1986 in Japan, so that's why I said that. This level can be challenging, but I should be able to get through it fine. Or well, at least. I hate those hunchbacks like everyone else on Earth. Yeah, I killed him! Ooh, he's up there. I don't like the skeletons, they are annoying. Let's climb up the stairs. Have you ever wondered what life would be like if it was fully 2D? Me too. I mean, Peppa Pig can live in full 2D. So surely we could. Whoops. Whenever you die, you go back to the beginning of a section. Or sub-level. One thing I hate about the Hunchbacks is that they can be unpredictable. I can't predict what they were going to do. Killed him. Let's climb up the stairs. Ah, this level is hard. I don't think I'm going to do that well. I just wish that I still had a stopwatch. This game should not be called one of the hardest games ever because it's not that hard. Castlevania 3 is a trillion times harder. Maybe not a trillion, but it's certainly a lot harder. And Ninja Gaiden's harder, but that's considered one of the hardest games ever. And I do agree with that. Okay, I got to be careful. Let's try and kill all of these enemies. Ooh, yes. Get on the stairs. That'll make this bit be a bit easier so that you can't get knocked back. You know what, I'm just going to have to throw my holy water down there. The holy water is the best thing in this game. Whenever you get it, you might as well sing hallelujah. But it's not always useful. But a lot of the time it is useful. So that's good. When you lose all your lives, it's back to the beginning of a level. Well, at least it's infinite continues. Otherwise, this game would have been one of the hardest games ever. Oh, this bit was tough. Stop throwing Medusa heads at me, game. You know what? I don't like Medusa heads. I hate them as much as the next guy. The pattern is predictable, but they are placed awfully. I'm just hoping that a stopwatch is near. I know there's a stopwatch in this level, and it is so helpful. Whoops. I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, one piece of health left. Let's make it count. Ooh yeah, I'm doing awesomely on this part. And I usually run out of hearts here. The stopwatch is the only item in the game that takes 5 hearts, or more than 1 heart. But it does use 5 hearts. Got to kill these guys. They're quite easy. If you get behind both of them, they become really easy. For the most part. I just didn't have that much health. Let's just hope I don't die this time. Ow, I already got hit. pork chops only store 6 pieces of health. Oh, I suck. I want a whip upgrade. Yes, that was close. Now, let's fight this boss again. Let's do that again. And yes, I did turn the sound up. But only a little bit. You just got to make sure you don't get hit by those. Oh, I'm failing at this boss so hard. There we go. And I was on my last life. If I died, I would have had to go back to the beginning of this level. But the next level is even worse. I'm not looking forward to the next level. I wonder, this game should get a modern remake. I mean, Castlevania The Adventure for the Game Boy did. Now, this game did get remade for, like, I forgot, like, some sort of Japanese computer with a long, which had kind of a long name. This level's cheap. I hate this level. It's so annoying. There's my stopwatch gone. And that is actually really useful. Don't jump. No matter what you do, don't jump. Otherwise you'll die. So make sure you get this. Make sure you get this. Phew, the bat is coming that way. Kill both of them. Now, wait for this. Then that bat got in the way, which was annoying. Now we have this section. This section is actually not that bad. Yes, there are hunchbacks, which get dropped off on birds. But it's not that annoying, actually. Because it takes those birds some jolly good time to drop those hunchbacks. And you can always see them coming. So you can always get them. Now we have this thing, which you don't even need to fight, by the way. I just froze time. Let's walk into here. Now the next boss is so annoying. First, now here's why. Now we start with this hallway. This hallway is a pain. You have to fight these things, which are really annoying. They take so many hits to kill, for one thing. And there's another one coming up. and the remake for this game, which was released on that Japanese computer, was re-released on the PS1 internationally. Well, outside of Japan anyway. Might not have been internationally. But it was released outside of Japan. The PS1 version. I'm trying to make my points as clear as possible. Now, I hate this boss. You got this hunchback, and the annoying thing about the hunchback is that it jumps everywhere and shoots fireballs. That is so annoying and so cheap. I might have to retry this level again. Sometimes it changes its pattern, which makes it a pain to kill. If it had one simple pattern, that would be good, but it doesn't. I'm just being as careful as I can. I hate that hunchback! You want to try and hit it, then spam Frankenstein. The annoying thing about this hunchback is that it throws fireballs, and now I'm on my last life, which is really annoying. I'm at full health. Let's just hope I don't fail against this thing. Okay, I only have 2 hits left. Let's just hope I do well against this boss. Yes! Got him! No! And he landed on me, and now it's back to the beginning of the level. You know what? Let's do this again. I'm not giving up. It's just I haven't played this game in a while, and this level is so hard. Don't worry, I do... Ugh, it's that bat. He always goes underneath you. And that annoys me. And I want to jump over him, but jumping usually leads to my death. So, the best thing to do is, you know, turn around. Because the bats always come in the direction that you're looking. Always. And that's good. Because you know when they're going to strike. Now, I want to hold on to this with my life. Because this, like I explained, is the best weapon in the game. And it is so helpful against the bosses. I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. And then I want to keep it for the next level, because anyone who's played this game, or knows a lot about this game, will know all about the boss in the next level. And the whole way before that boss. But if you haven't played it, or you don't know that much about this game, then you obviously don't know what I'm in for. Luckily they don't swoop down on the ground, so you can always... So they never trick... And they never trick you. Yes. And I get a double as well! Awesome! Sometimes I do well in some levels, sometimes I don't. This level is so annoying. And I got the stupid beeping knife! Ooh, I'm actually doing well against him. I got him without getting hit! That was awesome! Ooh, there we go. I beat him. Now we have the boss. Luckily, I am full. My health is full. But annoyingly, this boss is so annoying. You can't kill this thing. You can only freeze it. And those fireballs are so cheap. He jumps everywhere. He'll always get you. If you have no idea how frustrating this is unless you played it before. And since I mostly have a younger audience, that answer is most likely no. You want to be so careful against this boss. No, wait, this isn't a boss, silly me. Die. No! I hate that hunchback so much. In fact, if I get another game over, I'll stop recording and just skip to the next time I fight this. Skip to the next time I get here. Which I'm pretty sure will happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yes! That was awesome! And I got an axe. That might help. Me. No! I hate this boss! I'm back. And I know that the knife is there, so I am avoiding it. Whoops. What? He got me that time. He got me good. For the next one, I am definitely throwing double holy water in his face. Triple! 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 No! I didn't get the triple! What? At least it's 2 hits until I'm dead. One thing I absolutely hate about this game is how the damage system works. There we go, I beat him. Basically, later on in the game, instead of there being harder enemies that take more damage, every enemy makes you take more damage. In the first 2 levels, 2 pieces of health. In the 3rd level, 3 pieces. In the 4th level, it starts off with 3 pieces. And then in the final part, 4 pieces. In the 5th level, 4 pieces all the way. 5th level, 3 pieces at the start, but 4 pieces for the next 2 parts. Now it's this place. This is the part that gamers absolutely hate. I got triple holy water. That is exactly what I want. I just don't want to lose it. Thing is, when you die, you lose. You lose the power up. What? That was unfair. I just don't want to die after this part. Because if I die, there is a holy water here, so I can get it. Up we go. I'm just getting my butt kicked. Because the enemies are so cheap in this game. The skeletons throw the skeletons and they walk back when you try and get them. It's just so hard. There, I got him. Those skeletons definitely remind me of the dry boat enemies in... No, I don't want that. Let's just wait till it... There we go, it's gone. There we go. Pork chop. I think it's 3 hits till I'm dead. Now here we have the Axe Knights. No one likes these dudes. Now once he gets off screen, he's off screen forever. But this guy, that does not happen with this guy. And these guys are going to return with vengeance later on here. He's a bit glitchy. Okay, I only have 2 pieces of health. I don't want any other sub-weapon whatsoever. I want a pork chop. I don't want to get hit for now. Even though I may get hit, I'm just hoping I don't. I'm just hoping I don't. You know what? I'm going to pray to God. Dear God, please make sure that I do not die in this level. Amen. No! The only problem with the holy water is that it does that. If it hits a wall, it burns on that wall. There we go. Whoa, kill him first. He can always get a cheap shot on you. There we go. That was safe. Yes, I'm doing well so far. Now it's the next section. I just need to get through the first part of the next section without getting hit. Then I can get the pork chop. Then I have to get through the annoying hallway and then fight death. Well, at least he didn't hit me. You've got to be so careful here. Because if you die, you cannot get that holy water. You could, but you have to be really lucky, and you won't have a triple shot. It's the hallway that gamers loathe with a flaming passion. But I've got the holy water, so I can murder it. Ha ha ha! Now we have the boss, Death. From what I think he comes off this side. Yes, he does. And since I have the holy water, I can murder him. It's kind of like Mega Man. Yes, I beat this level on my first try. Do you see that, hardcore gamers? I can beat this level on my first try. Now we are on to Count Dracula himself. It'll be nice to keep this weapon, mainly because Dracula's second form can easily go down with the holy water. But there's still a level to go. And the stopwatch is what you want here. We start off with these bats. They look exactly like the bats from the first level's boss. And I mean exactly. Yeah. I could take on these bats any day of the week. Wait, get that! He should jump up. But it looks like he's... There we go! I was just checking to see what that was because I want to keep the stopwatch. There are instances when I want the holy water and instances where I want this. In Super Castlevania 4, the holy water is just as useless as something like the knives. Because in Super Castlevania 4, the boomerangs, or the holy crosses, are the way to go. No, I don't want that. The knives are awful in this game. There we go. That was nice. Oh. I was hoping he wouldn't get me. I'm waiting for him to come up. But he's too scared to do so. Unless you go back. I don't want to die here. Because I lost my stopwatch, and the stopwatch is so helpful here. Let's go up these stairs. And I did not get the whip upgrade, I know. I don't want to get hit by these birds. Those hunchbacks are pure cheaters. There we go, they're all gone. But there's more. That sucks. I wanted this pork chop, but that is wasted now. Stop ganging up on me! Oh, there we go. You want to be careful here. There we go, he dropped in the hole. I can get through this part without dying once. Or getting hit. Well, I just got hit. I'm doing well. I sucked on the 4th level, but hey. I'm doing well now. Now I'm going to commit suicide on purpose. Luckily, when you get to Dracula, the game is generous enough to take you to the staircase when you get a game over. Unlike the rest of the game where it takes you to the first level, the first part of that level. I know it's annoying, but that's the game for you. people say that you need to go up and down the stairs. For me, you only have to go up and down the stairs twice. Okay, maybe 3 times. I've heard that you should have 30 hearts, but you only really need 20. I have 19, but I'm gonna get more anyway. Up and down, up and down. Now this boomerang was actually pretty useless. Now, I think you should leave that candle. Okay, I'm gonna get it this time. Now, this is how you beat the boss. You need to hit Dracula at the right time. And when he teleports, you want to pause, because sometimes he can teleport right in front of you. And in those instances, you want to walk in the direction he's facing. And sometimes the timing for his hits or his attack isn't always the same. I always pause so I see where he's coming. How many of you can get through the game this fast? How many of you? Not that many, I'm sure. Keeps teleporting in the exact same spot. There we go, he moved for once. Do you see what I mean by pause? Because if you don't pause, he usually teleports right in front of me, and I walk in the opposite direction that he's facing, and he hits me once he appears in my face. There we go. Now here's the second form. Dracula goes from a vampire to whatever this is. Oh, he hit me. Oh dear, I'm not doing well. Ooh, he's going to jump. I got game over, but luckily the game takes you back here like I explained. Okay, now let's just farm some hearts. And then we'll fight Dracula again. And this time I won't fail so hard on his second form. I'd like to mention that in Rondo and Blood and Symphony of the Night, which is basically the second form of Dracula, which is practically the same second form as in this game, is way easier. Mainly because you have the holy water and you can use your rain, or your hydrostorm, whatever it's called, and you can murder him. Well, that's in Symphony of the Night, where it lasts forever. In Rondo of Blood, he's not as easy because the hydrostorm doesn't last as long. But if you're playing as Maria Renard in Symphony of the Night, no, Rondo of Blood, you can murder Dracula with her, because she can rapidly fire her doves at him. I thought doves were for peace, not for killing Dracula. Doves! They are for peace and for murdering vampires. I'm pretty sure I've already explained that I paused on purpose. Now let's kill you, Dracula. Okay, 2 more hits. Okay, Dracula phase 2. turns around and that deals damage to you. Yeah! One more hit! Yeah! I beat Dracula in 1 hour! How many of you could beat Dracula in 1 hour? Oh wait, I think I might as well stop recording. Never mind. I was meant to stop recording before I fought Dracula, but I didn't. Now we've got the ending, where we have some parodies of famous B-horror actors. Here's the ending. If you guys are huge fans of B-horror movies, then you should be able to realize these parodies of the actors in those movies. In fact, I beat the game in less than an hour. Yeah, I did. I beat it in like 45 minutes. See? He's called Simon Belmondo in this game. That said Simon Belmondo. I played the greatest role in the story. Why, thank you. Thanks for playing. Or thank you for playing, whatever. I beat the game, and no, I am not playing the super hard mode. Or the hard mode. So, thanks for watching my Castlevania Halloween special BIGBANGBOT plays. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. My next BIGBANGBOT plays will be on Simon's Quest on the same system. Now, one thing I'd like to say is that I won't be in my house for Halloween, so do not expect me to upload a video on Halloween. But anyway, this is BIGBANGBOT signing out.